everyone, Michelle Zenisek here, Run With It VA. And today I want to talk about 5 tips to pre-planning content. We're in a new year now, it's 2022, and we're all thinking of ways, changes we can make and ways we can, be more productive and, focus on our goals and that sort of thing. So one thing I would say, when it comes to content creation and content marketing is pre-planning your content is really a game changer. Now you can pre-plan a week ahead of time, 2 weeks ahead of time, a month ahead of time. I have clients who pre-plan an entire year. Some may do it by quarter. So do what works best for you. But the first tip to pre-planning content is obviously knowing your audience. It's something that I say a lot here is we need to know who we're talking to. I mean, how do you know? I mean, how can you really create valuable content unless you know who you're talking to, right? So you need to know who your target audience is and the problems you solve for them. The second tip is you can create a content calendar to keep track of what you want to publish and when. And this works with blogs, with social media, any content that you're creating. Maybe it's you're starting a YouTube channel. Create a content calendar. What are you going to, talk about when? And, this is a great way to organize and know what you're going to talk about on what day, what week, so on and so forth. Number 3 would be to consider the type of content your audience is interested in. Is it written blogs? Is it a video blog? Is it YouTube videos? Is it Reels or TikToks? Is it more visual with images? The other thing is, okay, so type of content too could be polls, could be questions, could be Q&As. What are the types of content that your audience is interested in? Now, you can ask your audience, but I would tell you, don't just go to your Facebook page and say, what kind of content do you want to see from me? You will get crickets if you do that. If you really want to poll your audience of what kind of content, give them some options and actually create a poll. Like if you go to your Facebook page, you can create a poll and say, what type of content are you interested in? And create a poll. Is it videos? Is it short videos like Reels or TikToks? Is it long form content? Is it short form content? Or maybe you could be more specific. Like if you focus on skincare, help people with skincare, you could say, okay, what kind of content are you looking? Would you like to see from me this year? How-to videos, product recommendations, that sort of thing. So, what you recommend and why do you recommend it? Pull your audience that way too. It's not just the way you're going to deliver the content, but what kind of content you're going to give them. The 4th tip is you want to be brief but informative. If I'm here, I'm talking about 5 tips to pre-planning content. If I go off on a tangent about my dog, which I don't even have a dog, but just using that as an example, I'm going to lose you, depending on what I'm talking about. You might actually be interested in what I have to say about my dog. But the point is I need to try to stay on point with what I'm talking about. Don't veer off in multiple different directions because you're going to lose people. You want to keep it brief and you want to stay on point and be informative. Number 5 tip. The 5th tip is using visuals. Videos, I think, video content has been number 1 for the last few years. People are more into videos, being able to watch something and you know, you want to keep it short. You've got, short videos like Reels and TikToks, or YouTube Shorts, because YouTube has their own competitor to Reels and TikToks, and it's called YouTube Shorts. So, infographics. The infographics are very popular, and images, excuse me, graphic images that are, branded with your content, and your branding. They can go a long way, especially on a social media platform such as Instagram. So those are my 5 tips: knowing your audience, creating a content calendar, the type of content your audience is interested in, keeping it brief and on point, and using visuals. So I hope that this was helpful today. Feel free to comment below with any questions or feedback you may have. I'm open to that dialogue with you. So anyway, hope you have a great week. Talk to you soon.